Mr. President, I would ask that we reject the amendment. This 2030 date is the result of negotiations with all the concerned people, including Dominion. And it's in there for a date. That's right. What you see in this bill is what was worked out with all the interested parties. You may not like what's in the bill, but this was what everyone agreed on. This bill is a compromise, okay? And so I understand what the senator is saying, but the fact is this was a date that was agreed upon by the utility. And I would ask that you reject the amendment. We got environmental problems in this country, and you're not going to solve them by keeping a prolonged, closing these kinds of plants. But as I pointed out, this was agreed to by all the interested parties.
Mr. President, would the senior senator from Fairfax yield?
Will Senator yield for a question?
Yes.
Senator Yields, you have the floor.
I would ask the gentleman from Fairfax if, in fact, if Southwest Virginia was part of this interested party group that had some input or focus about this plant.
Senator's the floor.
Mr. President, I would say to the gentleman, I don't know whether they were or they weren't, but the Southwest Virginia doesn't own the plant. Dominion does.
Further question?
Mr. President, yes, further question.
Senator Yield.
I would ask the gentleman why it is that Dominion would have provided to this senator these talking pieces, this information, and indeed participated and spent numerous hours preparing and helping prepare this amendment.
Well,
there's the floor.
You'd have to ask them, but this was what was agreed upon by all of the parties involved.
Further question?
No, sir. But I would like to close out on my...
Okay, let me come back. There are a few folks who want to speak.